Hi boys and girls. I am excited because before we left we were zooming and cruising and doing great in math, and we had to kind of put a pause and we were right about to take our math unit 4 test. So here is what I want to do. I do really want to still complete the test because I think that you worked really hard and you deserve to see how great you are at math. And so today we're actually just going to review so that we're ready to take the test tomorrow, because some things we haven't done in a while and your little brains may have forgotten, right? So today you can choose to follow along with a whiteboard or a chalkboard or pencil and paper if you want, and kind of get some practice ready. Okay? Just like we do at school, we always prep before a test so that our bodies are ready and our brains are ready. And we're going to start by doing the thing we always do at school and say this. Here we go, repeat after me. I am smart. I'm as good as anyone. And I got this. That's right, you are smart. You're as good as anybody else, and you got this. Okay? If at any time you get frustrated during this video, just pause it and come back. Okay? All right, here we go. So the first thing I kind of want to remind you of is some number partners of 10. All right, remember we had break apart sticks at school. So I do want you to go ahead and draw 10 circles in a line across your whiteboard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so once you have your 10 circles across, I want you to use an imaginary break apart stick, or maybe like a pen, or you could, if you want, if you are using a whiteboard, you can certainly use your marker. And I want you to draw a line between any of the circles, any one you want. To find the number partners of 10, remember that you're going to count the circles on this side of the break apart stick and write the number. So on mine, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Notice how I touch each circle as I count them. So I have 7 on this side of the break apart stick. Remember, our break apart stick is kind of like our plus sign. So I can go ahead and make a plus sign right where the break apart stick is. And then I'm going to count the circles on this side. 1, 2, 3. Now I've found my number partners of 10. 7 plus 3 equals 10, right? Because there's 10 all together. So if I erase my break apart stick and my lines underneath that I drew, and I try this again, it'll work the same way. I'll be able to make new partners of 10. This time, I'm going to draw my break apart stick way down here. So if I count the circles on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I write a 4, and then wherever my break apart stick is, that's going to be my plus sign. And then I count the ones on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I write my 6 over here. It's really hard to write backwards, so it's a bad looking 6, but that's okay. I know that my number partners of 10 are 4 and 6. And you can do this as many times as you want to get all the different number partners of 10. So tomorrow on our test, it's going to have the picture for you, and then you're going to have to draw on the break apart stick wherever you want to put the break apart stick, and then find the number partners of 10, okay? So that's the first thing I wanted to review. So let's take a look. If I put this down, this is what your math test is going to look like. Okay. I want to pay attention really close to what it's asking me. So let's read the problem together. 6 plus 1 equals, and you have to circle which is the right answer. Does 6 and 1 extra equal 7? Or does 6 and 1 extra equal 5? If you don't know, you can certainly put 6 on your hands and add 1 more. How many do I have? 5 and 2 is 7. So then I would circle the 7. Okay? So let's try one more. You don't need to write this one down. Just go over it with me. So now it says 4 plus 2 equals what? Does 4 plus 2 equal 2? Or does 4 plus 2 equal 6? And remember, we can always think about it with our cookie example. If Mrs. Tischer has 4 cookies and you give me 2 more cookies, how many cookies am I going to have all together? So let's do that. If I have 4 cookies and you give me 2 more cookies, how many cookies do I have all together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right. So then I would go ahead and circle the number 6. The greater than and less than. So let's do an example. Remember, greater than means more and less than means a little, right? So first thing you have to do is you have to count the dots and then write the number in the box. So how many dots do you see? 1, 2. So you see 2. Oh, I have to turn it around. Go. And how many do you see in this one? 4. You're right. So I write that in the box. Now, which number is greater? Which one has more circles? The 4. You're right. And which one has less circles? I want you to circle the one that has less. So we would circle this one, right? Stand up and shake out your sillies. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Wiggle your wobbles away. Good. We needed a little bit of a break. All right. So something else that I want to go over is the team number matches. So we know that this is a 10 stick, right? It looks like a 10 stick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It has 10 little circles inside. And then the one next to it will have some circles in it too. And we need to try to take a look at them and figure out what number we are looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I've written down 2 team numbers here. This one is 10 and 1 extra. 10 and 1 extra. If you don't know, you certainly can count them. 10, 11. So this is the number 11. So 10 and 1 extra equals 11. If we take a look at this one, we have 10 and 3 extra. So 10 and 3 extra equals what? 13. Good. Now on your test, they're going to have the math problem down below and the picture above, and you're going to have to draw a little dot to match them. So I'm not worried about the matching part. That I think you'll be able to do just fine. The last thing I want to go over today so that we're totally ready is to make sure that you really know your 3D shapes, because 3D shapes are going to be on our math lesson tomorrow. This is what? Sphere. It has no corners and no faces. Say that. A sphere has no corners and no faces. Okay? Sphere. This is a cone. A cone has one face at the bottom and one corner at the top. Okay? Okay, here's our cylinder. A cylinder has 2 faces. Say that. 2 faces. And no corners. It rolls really nice, right? Our last shape is a cube. A cube has 6 faces. Always think about a dice. A dice has 6 numbers on it, and this looks just like a dice. 6 faces and 8 corners. Okay? Boys and girls, today, all I need you to do is just practice some of the things we did in the video so that tomorrow when we take our test, you are 100% ready to take your test. Now, I don't want you to worry because some of these things you may have forgotten, and that's okay. This is just a great way to kind of see what our brain remembers before we dive into Unit 5. I miss you greatly. You're doing a wonderful job. You are so smart, so smart. Okay, I will see you again tomorrow.